Hello everyone, I'm Martinus Bagus Wicaksono, and today I would like to share my homework about C# and C++ programming to control DC motor. In here, for the component that I use, this is the DC motor. I use a fan 12 volt, and then this is the driver IRF 520, and the controller I use Arduino Uno. For the power supply I use battery. This is like a 9 volt, 9 something volt, and for the connector I use the wires. Okay, this is the schematic diagram. So basically this driver need outside power supply. Here I will use the battery 9 volt battery, and then for this port will be connected to the DC motor. And for these 3 ports, I will connect these 3 ports to the microcontroller, ground to ground, and then VCC to 5 volt. And then for the signal, I will connect to port number 7 actually. So a bit different from the schematic diagram. And then in the C#, I made the interface like this. So we have 4 buttons. This is the connect button, scan button, motor on, and then motor off. So for the scan button, we will scan which COM port that connected to the computer, to the Arduino. And then for connect button, it will open the connection from the computer to the Arduino, so that when we run this interface, then it can connect to the microcontroller. Okay, next we will assembly those all things. So first I will assembly the battery. The power port of the driver must be connected to the power port on the Arduino. VCC to 5 volt and then ground to ground. And then for the signal port, I will connect to the port number 7 instead of number 3. Okay, it's already done. Now we can check the C# programming. Here I have made a interface which contain 4 buttons here, and you can check the source code here. For the button 1, the connect button, it will open the serial connection. So here we set the baud rate about 9600, and then after we click that button, then it will open the connection. So it will connect the interface to the Arduino. And for the scan button, this is button number 2, scan button, it will clear those all item in the combo box, and then it will get new item, new item, and it will put inside the combo box. So when we click the scan button, it will scan which COM port that connected to the computer, and the result of scanning will be displayed in the combo box, and we can choose it. For the other buttons, there are two buttons. For the motor on, which is button number 3, here when we click the motor on button, so the interface will send character 1 through serial port. And then for the stop button, button number 4, if we click stop button, so the interface will send the character 2 through serial port. Okay, this is the C# source code. Now we can continue to the Arduino source code. Here the Arduino source code. So first we declare the incoming option as the place to save the character from the serial port. And then we define the baud rate 9600, and also for the motor I will use the port number 7. So we declare that port number 7 will be used as fan 1. And for the voice setup, we made the port number 7, which is fan 1, as the output, and then the serial baud rate will use the baud rate 9600. In the main program, we use the switch case structure here. The switch case structure here will check the incoming option from the serial port. If we have character 1 in the incoming option, so the program will execute fan to run. So the program will execute it, and then motor will be rotated, or the fan will give the high logic. If incoming option got from the serial port character 2, then the program will be executed to turn off the motor. So that is the source code that we have in the Arduino. Now we can check the program, the source code here, whether it still contains some error or not. We can verify it. Okay, there is no error, so we can connect the Arduino. Okay, has been uploaded. So we can go to C# and then start the C#. And we have the interface here. So we can start the procedure. First, we can press scan button, and it will scan with COM port that connected from the computer to the Arduino. And then we can check in the combo box here, we have COM5. Next, we can click connect to open the connection, and then connect the computer to the Arduino. Now, if we press the motor on, it will run the motor. You can check. Press the motor on. Okay. The fan is rotating. And then when we press the motor off, it will stop the fan. Motor on again. Off. Okay, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.